DweebCast.
What's up, guys? Andy Riesmeyer here. Welcome back to the show. Now, here at DweebCast, we like to give y'all a taste of video games that have flown under the radar. You know, cool stuff that you won't see plastered all over buses and billboards. Ladies and gents, it's time for our spring indie game roundup. All right, and joining us right now is YouTuber and DweebCast producer Chad Neidt.
What's up? It's actually neat. But that's okay. So I'm going to start us off with the addictive platform racing game from Red Link's Trials Fusion. Now we all remember the Trials series, which blew up a couple years ago with Trials HD, which had you flipping and flopping your way through impossible stunts. Then came Trials Evolution, which looked better and added multiplayer. So I'm assuming Fusion's going to have a couple tricks up its sleeve. And right off the bat, they're expanding the audience of Trials by making Fusion available on PS4. So go Sony, people. From the looks of Fusion, they're once again outdoing themselves with the vibrant level design as well as the sense of holy shit, we're high off the ground heights. Now, given the series' track record, I'm counting on this game not being a disappointment.
And next on our list is Ubisoft Montreal's Child of Light. Ubisoft Montreal, obviously not an indie developer, but the game plays like an indie game, so that's why we put it on the list.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. The RPG platformer was developed by the same core creative team behind Far Cry 3. The artwork alone is honestly enough for me to buy this game. It looks gorgeous and like the type of game that I wouldn't mind just watching. You play as a little fire crotch named Aurora, set in 1895 Austria, who falls asleep and wakes up in the mythical world of Lemuria. Sounds like my last weekend. Now, some of the gameplay is turn-based like in Final Fantasy, which for some of you run and gunning, no patience havers might be a problem, but don't worry, it's not all stop and go. And look, you even get to fly around like Princess in Mario 2. This baby is on everything: Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, and a Windows PC.
All right, now after that, I gotta mention this survival horror game by Zombie Studios called Daylight, and no, it's not a video game version of the 1996 Underground Tunnel Crisis movie starring Sylvester Stallone of the same name.
You don't know what kind of damage this substructure's already sustained! I don't know anything!
Oh Lord, I wish it was. No.
Okay.
In this game, you play as a woman named Sarah who wakes up in a creepy-ass abandoned hospital that of course has no lights turned on. You walk around equipped with only your cell phone, which doubles as your flashlight and map. You're finding rusty metal bars and floating baby bottles, so it sounds like a surefire bet if you want to lose sleep. Also sounds like an obnoxious way to get lots of views on YouTube by filming yourself overreact to scary moments in the game, but I don't think anyone's gonna do that.
No,
right?
Nobody would ever do that.
So Daylight's coming out on PS4 and Windows. Definitely check it out.
This next game has been very hush-hush, but that makes it all the more enticing. I'm talking about the Neil Gaiman endeavor being developed by the odd gentleman called Wayward Manor. Now, there's only one 30-second trailer out for this game, which doesn't tell you much, but Neil Gaiman is involved, so I assume it's going to be pretty frickin' sweet. What we do know is you play as a ghost whose peaceful afterlife is stirred up by some Russian doll-looking Your goal as the ghost is to discover each character's anxieties and drive them mad so they can absorb their fear and take control of your mansion / life again, or after life again. Reminds me of my childhood. Last fall, Gaiman released a series of interviews where he discusses what the game is about and his inspiration for the characters in the game, but that's all the juice we've been able to squeeze out of this one, except for the fact that it will be available on PC and Mac. Make sure you check it out.
And the final game we can't wait to check out is the quantized bit game Volt Battery on the Loose. You play as a battery without legs. Now, you heard me right, you're a battery.
What?
Now apparently this battery was about to be recycled, but it had other plans and decided to scamper away without legs, of course.
Yes.
You have a limited amount of beams that help you swing and grapple onto objects in each level, and it kind of looks like Limbo meets Oddworld meets Wall-E, a combination of the three.
Yes.
I think it looks really fun and annoyingly challenging, which is the equation for a super fun platformer coming out on Windows, Mac, and iOS.
Do you making the Twitters? Follow the DweebCasts at DweebCast. Got breaking news about Dweeb stuff and videos and pictures. Do
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, Mr. Chad Neidt.
That's me.
Make
That's
sure
my
you
name.
follow us on Twitter at DweebCast and subscribe and leave a comment below. And if you want to see more indie games, make sure, I don't know, you tweet us and
At DweebCast. I think
have
you
us-
already said it.
Have
It's
us write
okay.
and do another video.
Yeah, exactly. Talk to us. We'll talk back, I swear, but not in a bad way. Bye.
See you next time.